Hello everyone, it's Golden Vlog time and we are super excited that you're here. In October of last year, I think, we did a golden vlog that was pretty in-depth. It was on insecurity. It went over really well. A lot of people had a lot to say about it. We got lots of compliments on it. It was really one of the really bigger viewed vlogs. So we wanted to do, like, every couple of months we wanted to do like a more serious topic, dig a little deeper. And so this month we are doing kind of the flip side of the insecurities. We are talking about self-love, our biggest accomplishments, what we've done, that's what we're proud of, our encouragers that we surround ourselves with, what brings us joy, those types of things. The first question is, what is your biggest accomplishment that you're proud of? I looked over these questions a couple different times, and this question always has me stumped. Like, it's not that I haven't done anything, that I'm like proud of, but it's just, all of it doesn't seem like it's like big accomplishment type things. Like, obviously if I had children, that would obviously be a big accomplishment that I would be proud of, but I don't have children, so we will come back to that one. Who are your biggest fans / encouragers? I would have to say that my biggest encourager is my mother. Well, both my parents really, but my mom is very much a positive person. She is and she wants you to be a positive person. Like, she encourages that. So she is one of my biggest, I think, supporters and fans and encouragers, and pushes me to do better, and that is one of my biggest encouragers. My husband is definitely another big encourager. He's always backs me with whatever I decide to do, and so yeah, I would say that definitely he's one. I would say my big encouragers are probably my parents and my husband. What creative pursuits bring joy into your life? Well, I think my biggest creative pursuit that I do, that I love, and that is kind of my passion, is sign language. And I teach a class, and I have a group of girls that I work with every week. And we go out into the community and do things with signing, and then we are very much involved in signing in our church. So I mean, it brings me a lot of joy. Like, if you would ask me what's something that brings you joy, it would definitely be that. That's my biggest creative pursuit, I think. I've recently gotten into Bible journaling, and that has really gotten me into more reading my Bible and being involved, more in that aspect. So I like that too. I used to like to scrapbook, and it would bring me a lot. And so I think Bible journaling is kind of my scrapbooking that I have time for. So number 4, how do you typically react when you receive a compliment? Okay, so this one, I think I came up with this one, and I wanted to know because I have difficulty receiving compliments, and one time I had a guest post, I think from Emily from Ember Gray, and it so resonated with me because she was talking about compliments and accepting them, and like being able to, not be self-conscious and be, have self-worth and accept those compliments. But I don't know, I just always feel like I always try to find a reason for why it was good, because it definitely couldn't have been me. I mean, I'm like that. I have a hard time accepting compliments. So I have a hard time, and I wanted to know if I was the only one. So my reaction is typically not a negative one, but it's not super positive either. So I am working on accepting compliments. How do you nurture your creative side? Well, like I said, my creative side has a lot to do with signing, and I teach a class every week, and we are very active in our church for signing. So I mean, and I'm constantly watching other videos like on YouTube and other churches that have teams that do things, and I just love watching it. Like, I don't love just doing it, I love watching other people and how they interpret, and how they do it. So I really like to do that. So that's how I do that, I guess. Do your activities and lifestyle contribute to your sense of worth and well-being? I would have to say I think most of my activities and lifestyle contribute to my sense of self-worth. I try to surround myself with people because I have a tendency to be on the negative side, and I have to work at being positive, and I have to work at, loving myself. I had in the insecurities post, my insecurity was being enough, and not having self-worth. So I have a hard time with it, and so I have to work at it, but try to surround myself with people that try to build me up, or that build me up and, make me feel worthwhile. And my husband is so good at that. I mean, tells me that he loves me, and, that I'm good enough, and that, I'm special, and all of those things, things that husbands say. I mean, he is very good at making me feel loved, so... And again, my parents are really good about it too. I just try to surround myself with people like that. Does something or someone else dictate how you spend your time, feel, or act? I would say I'm kind of 50-50 on this. I do a lot of stuff for myself, or I try to, but I do have a tendency to want to be a people pleaser, and so I have a hard time saying no when people ask me to do things. And so sometimes other things and other people dictate what I do with my time and how I spend it and what I'm doing. But as far as feeling and acting, I think I'm really good about, owning it, my own things, and acting the way I feel and feeling, I don't think I dictate. But as far as like spending my time, I have a hard time saying no. And if you didn't read it, I think it was last week on my series After I Do, my friend Joy, her When No Means Yes was very good. So if you've not read that, go check that out. It was for the marriage series that I have, but it was very good, and I really, really enjoyed what she had to say, because I am one of those people that have a difficult time saying no. So it was good to know that I can say no and not feel bad about it. So thanks, Joy. And lastly, are you surrounding yourself with people that encourage and push you to be a better person? I think I kind of answered this already. I do try to surround myself with people just because I know my tendency is to be negative and to be down on myself, and so I have to surround myself with people that are going to be uplifting and encouraging and pushing me to be a better person. So, and I still have no idea what the first question answer would be, what my biggest accomplishment is. I mean, I'm very proud of what I do with my signing team, so I guess if that was an accomplishment, I guess that would what it would be. But otherwise, I don't know what the answer to that one is. But so those are the questions. There's only 8, so I'd love for you guys to join us and tell us a little bit about who you have in your corner and encouraging you and what you've accomplished and what makes you feel creative. So join us. We'd love to have you. Thanks. See you next month.